I just want to make a preamble to investigating cognitive dissonance. I have just spoke with my young friend of 45, I have mentioned him before, and he defined it for me as holding two conflicting ideas at the same time. He didn't mention the mind, though I did so, or in the mind. Why would someone hold two conflicting ideas in the mind when one could find resolution in finding what is actually real in that? We had quite a lengthy discussion. I'm discussing language with people currently, and how they say language is ambiguous and paradoxical and contradictory, and well, anything is only anything when we accept it to be anything. We accept and allow it to be ourselves. And for me, language is a communication, it's a tool of communication. This is how we communicate with one another. So I give this example often. The word shit, it means excrement from the bowels, definitively, though it is used to applicably to describe something that's good, and used applicably to describe something that's bad. It's used as an exclamation remark. It is slang for, old slang for cannabis. It means that excrement from the bowels, and so that's what it means, and that's the use it should be put in context with. And anyone using it out of context, then what am I to think? That they are excreting from the bowels? And then it gets into metaphor, doesn't it? And I shan't go into it because I justify not going into it as a consequence of wanting to stick to the point of a preamble to cognitive dissonance. Are these peas? Do they have cognitive dissonance? In the pod? Peas in the pod, that's another metaphor, isn't it? And until humanity becomes peas in the pod, recognising that it is a pea in a pod, as such, metaphorically speaking, we will create dissonance, although dissonance is disharmony in musical terms, though again it's metaphorically transferable. I'll leave that there. It's a preamble. I shall return here to the point. Currently though, I'm looking forward to Joseph defining sanity for us all. A preamble in that I left at the Demonology Forum in an exchange and interaction with a very, well, I haven't read the whole thread yet, though I'm glad that it is there, and that when I have some time to spend some time considering considerations and things, there's much there, I shall return to it and read all of it. I said, I have no interest in being ineffectualized by those who in their sanity are insane, as those who need to diagnose such things are. I shall change that to define such things. I have no interest in being ineffectualized by those who in their, I spelt that wrong, sanity are insane, as those who need to define such things as are. Thank you.